How's it going, everybody? Today we are jumping back in Kingdom Come Deliverance. Not too long ago, the video game has received a bit of an expansion or a DLC that has brought a few new things to the game. We have a new quest line called Brushes with Death, which is marked by this symbol on the map, and the quest line starts just outside of the Trusky Castle. The update also brought horse races to the game. We can take part in challenging new horse races and mounted archery contests. And finally, we also have a pretty interesting new feature, and that is shield painting. But today we are going to start out the new quest line, which is called Brushes with Death, and we are going to pick up just as I was trying to make my way towards the quest. What are you guys doing?
I'll show you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The heck? Alright, well, I haven't played in a second, so I don't quite remember all the buttons. But we'll try our best. Oh. Nicely done, Henry. Unfortunately, we weren't able to save this guy. Damn it. I was confused for a second. I was like, what are they doing? Well, they're baddies attacking these poor villagers here. Alright, so we're actually heading towards the new quest, which should be just up ahead here in the woods. It's gonna be right up here next to the Apollonia Mountains. And it's called Brushes with Death. So let's make our way over there and see if we can meet this mysterious painter. Right, so this should be the place just up ahead here. Also, since we finished the video game, we no longer have the sword that Martin and Henry crafted together at the beginning of the first game. What we have instead of that are these two swords here. We have the Peter of Skodelski sword, and then we also have Markvar von Olitz's sword, that creeper. After we took him out, we yoinked his sword, but for right now, I'm using this one, the Peter sword, because, check it out, it's got a fist on top of it. It's the only reason I'm using this thing. If we meet some bandits, we can shove this fist right up their bum hole.
Nice.
But yeah, let's see here. Nice! Henry agrees with me. Nice. We can definitely do that. But check it out. Right up ahead here, we should have the new quest. I believe it's just in the woods here. Man, I've missed playing this video game. Look how pretty it looks. That's the Trusky Castle in the back there. But let's see here. The guy should be right over here. Oh, there he is.
That chatter isn't helping anyone.
Hey, bud. Who's he talking to? Did somebody capture him?
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest.
Wolves, by the looks of it. Quite a few of them.
I'm, watching your back, friend.
You're tied up to a tree. You are not watching anything.
Count on that.
Alright, boy, let me show what you got. What? Come on. Hey, there we go. We got him. So what's this guy's deal? He's tied up to a tree and he was talking with this skull here. Is that a sausage? Can I have it? Can I have the sausage? Oh, I can. Before we help him out, let me quickly rob him. What else you got here? Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that as well. Can I have this knife?
The wolves are gone, so untie
No,
me,
I
will
can't
you?
have the knife, but I can have all this food. Henry was feeling quite hungry.
I want to sit down.
You wanna sit down? Alright, let's try and untie this guy.
Oh, thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scallis. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Likewise.
You've got a pretty strange name, I'll tell you that.
It's Latin, but you can call me Voiter if you like. It's not really my name, but what does it matter?
What does that mean? You know what? This guy reminds me of Gunther Odim from The Witcher. Just like a tiny bit. Yeah, what were you doing with that skull?
What were you doing with that skull? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Just recently, I was talking to a ram.
I hope you were only talking.
Whoa, what are you suggesting, buddy? Alright. How did you end up tied up to the tree?
And what were you doing tied to that tree?
It's complicated. How can I explain? First of all, you should probably know that I'm a painter. And apart from a few unpleasant moments recently, I spend most of my time over there, at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
And who actually did this to you?
Wolves in sheep's clothing, lad. There were two of them. At first glance, they looked like decent fellows, just wandering the land. But as you can see, I misjudged them badly.
You've had particularly bad luck with wolves today, eh? You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
Mm-hmm. I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Well, we can say I was happy to help or I deserve a reward. Let's go for the reward.
You've got a point. Don't you think a good deed like that deserves some kind of reward?
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, nice.
But first, I'd need one more favor from you.
Hold up. We've already done you 2 favors. Took care of the wolves that were gonna eat you and untied you. You were tied up to a tree. We untied you. We saved your life. Yes, we did yoink his stuff from his bag, but still, I think we should get a reward before we help him out some more. But let's see what he's gonna say here.
The reward will be even greater, I promise.
Oh yeah? I don't know.
I don't mean to offend you, but do you even have anything to reward me with?
I understand that right now. I don't exactly look like the picture of trustworthiness. But you can believe one thing. I never leave a debt unpaid. To anyone.
Can I have that painted skull?
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
All right, I'll help you. But I won't do it for free.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Don't worry. I'm no bandit or a killer.
Alright, so let's see here. We are going to have to help him out and recover his dice. And then we also have to try and get back the painter's set of brushes. So let's head on right over here and see if we can recover all that without fighting. Which, I mean, that's a tall order. I don't know if it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try our best. So let's see here. It looks like these are the guys that robbed our painter friend. So let's see if we can recover his belongings.
Do you remember the painter, Voiter? I'm here for his things.
What? I don't know no Voiter, let alone no painter.
Really?
Really?
I found him tied to a tree under a Trotsky. He said you took his brushes and some dice.
That's a nice story, but I'm telling you, I ain't got no idea what you're talking about.
I think you're full of doo-doo, buddy.
If I were you, I'd remember quickly. Right now, Voiter is willing to let it slide. But if I come back empty-handed, he might want to handle it the hard way.
All right. Clearly that blow to the head wasn't enough of a warning for him. But if I was you, I'd give that loudmouth a few more knocks. It won't hurt him now.
Where are the painter's things?
We divvied them up. I was in need of some new dice. Yura wanted the skull, but I talked him into taking the brushes instead. And a good thing too. I never want to see that grinning monstrosity again.
Can I take those dice?
Hang on! Just like that! Do you even know what I had to do to get them?
Whack someone over the head with a stick?
Exactly! So,
Nice.
what will you give me for them?
Well, I'm not gonna give you anything for them. You whacked somebody over the head with a stick, and then you stole them. Now, unfortunately for me, the guy didn't want to sell the things to us. He didn't want money, and he wasn't intimidated either. So all the conversation choices led to one thing: playing this minigame with the dice. Which, to be honest, I'm not very good at. There's a lot of RNG luck involved, and I don't have any sort of luck whatsoever, so I legit had to play this guy the entire day. He beat me over and over again until... Alright, check it out. It's almost night time. This guy ruined me all day long, but we are finally in the lead. We just need 50 points to win, so this could finally be the round where we manage to defeat this little creeper.
Here.
Oh my goodness, come on. It's a bust. No, he's got a point.
That's as far as I go.
Alright, we just need 50 points. We just need 50 points and we are going to defeat him. Come on, let me see. 50 points right here. That's all I need. Score and pass.
My
Yes!
God, by thunder! If I hadn't
Yes!
seen it with my own eyes, I'd say there's some devilry at play.
What do you mean?
No devilry here. Just a sign that you should hand over those dice to me. Maybe then your luck will come back.
Oh
Here you
man.
go. May the painter choke on them.
Dude, he beat the absolute crap out of me all day long. It's legit nighttime. It's nighttime. Oh my goodness. Where's the other guy? He went to bed. So we gotta recover the brushes from this guy, but he went to bed. I kid you not, he defeated me so many times. I was about to give up. We've managed to do it. I'm definitely gonna rob these guys as soon as I recover everything, but... I'll just... Oh, look, there's another chest here. I'll just take a quick time out, and as soon as morning time comes, we are going to try and get the brushes from that guy. He's probably gonna want to, like, play some sort of an archery game, so we'll see what he's gonna be all about. I'm just judging by these things, right? We have a bunch of targets here. we have a target on this tree here, so he's gonna want to do something with these for sure. But for right
What is
now,
it, Mutt?
oh, hey buddy, you alright? Right, so he's barking because these are the guys that we're supposed to find. But let me take a quick time out, and in the morning we are going to deal with the other guy as well. Alright, so let's see here. This is Yura, and he's got the brushes. Let's see if we can recover them.
I'm here for those brushes you stole.
What brushes?
Don't bother denying it. Clovis has already spilled everything.
Oh, and he was the one telling me to keep my mouth shut. Said we'd be rid of that madman.
Yeah, why did these guys attack the painter?
Why did you beat up Voiter like that?
Well, it was mostly Clovis, although I nearly hit him with an arrow first.
I heard that part already. What happened next?
Well, we brought him here, but then he started saying all this strange shit. He had a skull with him, like a real human skull. He wouldn't let go of it. And I honestly couldn't tell if he was talking to us or to it. So I asked him what he was up to. And he says this skull sees things he can't see and tells him stuff.
And that's why you attacked him? What the flip is wrong with you guys?
Did it also tell him that you cheat at dice?
What? We don't cheat. Never.
Voiter said otherwise. He saw you flipping the dice, you argued, and then he ended up robbed and tied to a tree.
Oh, he had it coming too. But it wasn't about the dice. He got it in the gob because of what he was saying. Like, it said I looked like some captain from Colleen who sired a lot of bastards. So I might be his son. And it's true I'm from Colleen, and I never knew my pa. Only the captain's brother, he said, is hunting down those bastards and killing them so they can't claim any inheritance rights.
And you believed him?
It was really convincing, I'm telling you. When that fella talked about all them murders, I felt like the Grim Reaper was breathing down my neck. He would have told me more, but then Clovis hit him with that stick, because he saw how shaken I was. And you know the rest.
Alright, so it looks like there's a lot more to the story, which I'm guessing we are going to discover as we progress through this DLC here, but let's see here. Can we recover those paintbrushes?
Well, that's quite the tale, but you could have kept it to yourself. Voiter told me what really happened. You played dice with him, and when he caught you cheating, you beat him up and robbed him.
Horse shit, I'm telling you, it's all that bloke's fault. Not a bloke, more like some kind of warlock.
Clovis said you have the painter's brushes. Will you give them back?
Look, I'd love to, but how can I put it? This whole thing stinks. How do I even know you really know the painter? Maybe you're just here to rob us of what we honestly
stole?
It doesn't matter anymore. The brushes are mine, and that's that.
So check it out. We can actually settle this with a shooting match, but let's see. Can we intimidate him a little bit?
Look, you've already run into Voiter once, and you're still clearly shitting yourself from it. And now imagine what he'll do when I tell him you won't return his stuff.
If he cries into his pillow over them brushes at night, I'm sorry. But I'm just not handing them over to you that easily.
What use would paintbrushes even be to the likes of you? You just like to show off with that bow, don't you? And then secretly scribble lewd pictures?
Fine. Let's settle it with a shooting match. I'll wager the brushes, you put up a nice pile of groschen, and the winner takes all.
Oh, damn. I don't have a bow on me.
Well, get one yourself. I ain't lending you one.
Seriously?
Farewell, my friend.
Quick timeout. So whatever we do in the conversation options, they all lead to one thing. So the guy with the dice, he didn't want to do it. He didn't want money. He didn't let himself be intimidated. He only wanted to play dice. And same goes for the archer guy here. He can't be intimidated. Whatever we say, it leads to either dice or archery. I can probably take him out, right? I could take them out and, you know, just enjoying the stuff from their bodies, but the painter said not to hurt them, so we'll try and see if We can win this mini game as well with the archer. I gotta get a bow though because we don't have a bow on us. I mean, I have a gun. Can we use our rifle here? We need to try and get ourselves a bow. Hopefully I have one on the horse here. Check it out. We have a couple of bows here. We'll get this one from Hans. Hopefully it's gonna bring us a bit of luck. Here we go.
I challenge you to a shooting match. You wager the brushes, and I'll put up groschen. What do you say?
I accept. Got everything you need?
I hope so. 100? Come on.
I'll check if I have enough coin. All right, here you go. Let's do this.
Set.
Alright, let's see here. Ready?
We're off.
Here we go. That's one. That's two. Alright, we're doing well, we're doing well. I haven't shot the bow in a while though. That's three.
I hope I didn't hit anybody.
Oh, we have a limited amount of arrows as well. That's four. That's five. Alright, alright. That's six. One more in the back. One more in the back. Oh, come on. Last arrow, last arrow.
And we're home
Ooh. Did we win?
Well, I'll be.
Yes!
You beat me. But I admit it was
All
a
right.
fine win. Here you go. The brushes are yours.
Thank you. Bunch of creepers. Alright, now that we've recovered everything, we are going to try and go to the Trasky Castle and meet up with the painter and see if we can return his belongings. So it looks like the painter should be just up in here. Ooh, check this room out. He's got quite the place. Hey buddy, how's it going? I got your stuff.
I've got the stuff they stole from you.
You must have been sent by God himself. Thank you.
A sketchy situation? That was the name of the quest? I didn't even notice that. I always use that word, sketchy. My goodness. Right, don't mention it, so what about my reward?
No need to thank me. Now, about my reward.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. But first, I need to ask you something.
Oh yeah?
Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
I did,
Yes.
yeah.
Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help.
My pleasure.
Don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
So, no money then? So right, this is a new feature that was introduced with this expansion or with this DLC. We can actually paint our shields now. So as a reward, he can paint our shields for free, and we do have quite a lot of customization options, and he's got more quests for us as well. But I think this is a good stopping point for today. Thank you all for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one with some more video games.